Hello and welcome to Baker Airsoft. So in today's video, I'm going to share my experience on how to fit a airsoft pistol into a wheel holster. And first of all, make sure you get your mags out. And this holster is by Safariland. It is the model 6360, and it is for 1911 with the X300 light. And the procedure that I have done to this holster does not only for 1911 models. I believe you can do the same procedure for any other airsoft guns model. So first of all, let's talk about the holster. So this holster features two security systems. One of these is the ALS, which is the automatic locking system, and it also comes with a hook to further secure the gun to get a level 3 retention. So what you do is you put your pistol in here, you hear a snap, and the gun is locked in place, and you need to press this thumb button in order to release the ALS locking system in order to draw the pistol out. So after you lock it, you can further secure the pistol by pulling down the hook. And the way you release the hook is when you're pushing down, grabbing your gun, you push the hook down, and as you're grabbing the pistol, your thumb is pressing on the release button and you're drawing the pistol out. So this is the Safariland holster. So at the beginning, when I was trying to fit the holster, let's talk about the tools first, sorry. So the tools that I used is a hot air gun. I have my Leatherman multi-tools and a hash key. So at the beginning, my surefire light was hitting the edge of the holster, and the holster has a little screw here to adjust to tighten or loosen the holster. But even though I taking the screw out, I was still so too tight to fit the lights in. So what I did is I set the hot air gun to 400 degrees Celsius, and I was blowing the gun back and forth for about a dozen times. And as the holster, the catalyst gets softer, I use a pliers to kind of peel or to make the area bigger so I can finally fit the X300. But at the first time it was so tight, I kind of forced my way to push it in. And after I push the pistol in, I could not take it out. I've tried everything, like I just simply could not take it out. So what I did in the end is I unscrewed everything and I hit the holster. I unwrapped the Safariland to take the pistol out and to rewrap it again. As I was unwrapping the holster, I noticed a little piece in here which is preventing my gun from pulling out, and I will show you guys in a bit. So first of all, when you got your Safariland with the ALS and an airsoft pistol, you will want to take out the ALS locking mechanism first. So let's take it out and I will show you guys the piece I'm talking about. Okay, so let's take out the ALS system with a hash key. This hash key comes with the package in the holster. So you unscrew this point right here. And make sure there's a piece of metal on the other side that's dropping, so make sure you catch it with the other hand. Okay, so as you have taken the screw out, this is the piece of metal that I was talking about on the other side, and this is the screw, so make sure you don't lose them. And the whole ALS system is just one piece of plastic. As you can see, there's a hook hooking the outside of the holster. This is where they guide the button moving forward and backward. And so what you want to do is you want to tilt this by a little bit, so this piece of plastic can go inside the holster, and once it's inside, you can take the whole piece out like this. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit on the ALS locking mechanism. So what here is a slide lock. So as you're inserting the pistol in the holster, this piece of plastic locks this slide. So you see there's a little knob here and goes against where the bullet is being ejected. And this is the area where the screw is. So as you're holding down like this, you're pressing the thumb to raise the plastic lock, the slide locks, to take out the pistol. And as you're inserting, this is where the snap comes in to lock down the slide. So this is the ALS system. Okay, moving forward. So first of all, you can see there's a piece of plastic that's in a V shape. Now originally it is not like that. It was looking more like this at the beginning. And remember the time when I said I got my pistol stuck in the holster? It is because the piece of plastic, as I'm going in, my front sight is tilted this way. So as I was forcing my way through, the plastic was like, I pushed the plastic and I was able to get a gun in. But as I was drawing it out, it hooked the back of the plastic, so I could not pull my gun out in any way. So that is why I have to unwrap the holster to get a pistol out. So having that, I pretty much just stuck my knife in there and cut a little V shape, because besides the front sight being in the way, these two corners are also pushing down my slide. So as I was drawing and reholstering, I can feel the friction on these two areas. So that's why I just went ahead and cut a big piece of hole in there, but it does not interfere with any function. So this is what I did in here. So after that, I insert my pistol and it was still kind of tight. So what I did is I have my heat gun and I just heat up the whole holster. So as the gun is pushing the holster outward, and the kydex got soft and you'll have a better fit. And make sure after you have heat up the holster, you don't take out the gun right away. It's because as you're cooling down, the plastic might shrink and you might get back to the very tight fitting. So leave the gun in here as it cools down and then pull it back and insert it again and see how it feels. And if it's smooth enough, then you're done. If it's not, then make more adjustment by, like, let's say in my front slide area here, this used to be a deeper groove, and I was feeling a friction on my right side, so I hit up the kydex again and I used my pliers to kind of push the groove taller. So on the other side you can see there's a deep groove, but this side is pretty much smoothed out. So this is what I did. So in the end, I was able to get a very smooth reholstering and drawing pistol on my holster. Now if you don't want to use the ARS system, you can use the pistol as it is now. So you should just get the hook extension. But I do want to say that having the piece of plastic on top can help you guide the pistol going down better. As sometimes if I'm just reholstering it like this, I may hit the top of the piece of plastic there, and to see, it will stop my gun. So unless you cut down the plastic all the way down with the holster, then you can reholster without any issue. So after you have adjusted the holster into a very nice fitting, you can now install back the ARS system. So simply just reverse the process and install this, and this is what I did on this holster. So thank you for watching, and if you like what I do, please subscribe and see you guys next time.